Okay, so I made it to Amsterdam. I'm in the Netherlands, and it's cool because they're already pretty organized. They have a taxi line. Hello from the Netherlands! Okay guys, I have to say, something has been tripping me out about being in the Netherlands. I was an avid Minecraft player, and those that know, the Nether portal, Nether block, I'm like, am I in a Minecraft world? I feel like the Netherlands, maybe, I need to look it up first though, because maybe they do have it and I don't know. But I need to look it up. If they don't have this, they're fumbling the bag. They should have a whole nether world here for the Minecrafters. I'm like, oh my god. Where's like the little pigmen I can fight and the zombie pigs? I feel so weird. Like when I was little, I thought like the nether portal was like this crazy made up thing, but like the Netherlands, I'm literally in the nether. But anyways, I am here. I am out of my comfort zone big time. Put on this outfit. It's a trench coat. I've had this for about 2 years now. I've always said I'm gonna wear it in Europe. And then I just put on these little boots again. I don't know. Does this match, like the brown on brown? I don't have any other yeah, it does. It does, because we're going neutral. And like, I have my brown onesie thing underneath, but you're not gonna see that. That's just because. But I'm thinking, scarf? Do I look more European? And you guys can't give me your opinion, because by the time this video comes out, I already made a choice. Oh my gosh, I've never dressed like this. Is this giving bad bitch, or are you guys like making fun of me right now? But anyways, the sun sets a little later here. It sets at 4:45, which is beautiful because tomorrow I'm still thinking about catching that 6 a.m. train to Belgium. Like, f it. I have the Anne Frank house. Today I'm going to Red Light District. Then the 17th, I'm gonna be with my friend Armand. I wanna dress comfy that day, not like this. So I have about an hour to go take little pictures for Instagram, and then I'll get that out of the way. So yeah, I'm about to go do that right now. But this room I'm in, guys, is freaking sick. As soon as I get back, I'm gonna like clean up and organize and plan, you know, the rest of my evening and the rest of my days. And then I'm gonna show you guys this freaking room. All right, I'll see you guys there. I almost said guys, but I didn't. I caught myself. This is the first time I've ever caught myself. But anyways, people, this is the first time I've seen blue skies in a month. And it's 10 degrees hotter here. It's like 50, so like I'm living my best life. It is so nice here. It is so incredibly beautiful. I think aesthetically, this might be the prettiest place I've been. City-wise, not including nature. Oh yeah, in this fit, I feel like I fitted. I feel European. So all my Europeans watching this, I know you guys are making fun of me right now, but just know I'm feeling myself. And I'm wearing my really uncomfy boots again, but I'm really only doing this for pictures, like wearing the boots, but I'm gonna get comfy again in a little bit. But I really like this outfit. I don't know, I might wear it and just suffer for a little bit. Maybe I'll just change the shoes and like look cute from above and then just hope people don't look at my feet. This is insanely gorgeous. I love Amsterdam. It's really beautiful here. It's very unique. I haven't really seen any places like this. You know, I always say I hate being in the city, but this is like a unique city. I really like it. And everyone has their bikes. I think on the 17th, actually I have a friend who's gonna be here. I'll let you guys know about that in a second, but we're thinking, I'm hoping that we like bike around that day. But anyways, my friend, so the Iceland trip, right? I booked that back in like May. There was like a little host for that trip because that's the one I did like the little girls group for. And this guy was hosting it. So we connected like on Instagram and everything. And then like within a month he like quit, like he wasn't hosting anymore. I don't really know what happened there, but we stayed following each other. And he's just cool world traveler, like really cool posts. He was like a dope person, really aesthetically pleasing Instagram feed. So I was like, oh, like maybe one day we'll run into each other. And we've always messaged each other and been like, yeah, one day we'll run into each other. And we're accidentally in Amsterdam at the same time. So we're gonna hang out all day on the 17th together. These buildings are so pretty, and I did it just in time. I'm beating the sun, and I think I have time to get to one more little spot. I'm excited. I'm on time. And my feet don't hurt that bad yet. And yet again, because I'm doing all this stuff in public, I had people come up to me that were interested, and now I have new friends in Amsterdam. Life is so beautiful. Life is so fun. I love people. I hate them at the same time, but like I love them. You guys catch my feeling? You relate? I'm so happy I finally get to wear my trench coat. I feel like I fit in here with it. If you wear this in LA, they look at you like you crazy. Maybe I need to move to Europe. What do they say about dark alleys? Maybe don't go down them. Yeah, well, my GPS told me otherwise. So I'm headed back to my hotel because the canals have like a really pretty picture spot. So I wanted to snap a few pictures there, and I'm literally just beating the sunset. I'm gonna be there in 2 minutes, so we should be good. And then I'm good on pictures. And since I'm gonna be so close to my hotel, I am going back and I am changing my shoes. My feet hurt so bad, and I am definitely getting a blister on the toe right next to my pinky, and I am not a fan. Okay guys, and that's how you do it. Got all my pictures done before the sunset. I can't wait till I get a man just so I can have a private photographer, because like, you know how hard it is to get like good pictures and good angles by yourself, and then like doing those pictures where you pretend like you're walking, but then you have to go back and grab your phone. You have to like set it up and then go all the way back and then walk and then act like I just need someone to get those pictures of me, and I can't wait till I meet that man. I'm gonna put him to work. Personal photographer. What's the cons of dating Michaela Murphy? Oh, I have to be a photographer. Unpaid, of course. Okay guys, so I have stayed in a lot of hotels. I think this might be my favorite hotel I've stayed in. It's just so unique. It smells really good in here. It's really, really cool. So I'm staying at the Craftsman, and I'm in the bike builder room. So I put all my stuff over there so that I can actually show you what it looks like clean, because it's just like that cool. So it's like a lot of like old rustic looking lights and stuff. This is my bed. Come over here. First, let's test the bed. Ugh. Bed seems all right. It's a little stiff. I feel like most people prefer stiff, but like I have the softest bed you could possibly buy. We'll see. I'll report to you guys in the morning if I slept good and if my back hurts or not, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. But back to the cool room. So they left me this, and it talks about the bike builder. They were stamping these as I came in, and I just thought that was like really artsy. This is, oh, what is this? I didn't even look in there. Oh, stroopwafel. I remember having those in a snack crate. So this is what it says. You guys can pause and read this at your own will. So this is the nightstand they were talking about, was made from an old bicycle wheel. We'll come over here to this one, because this one, oh, I think it is only one. Never mind, it's this one. I just have all my stuff on it. So now we come over here, and they have these cool little like bike seats. My view is the canal. It's so freaking gorgeous, guys. Oh, that's my view. Can't wait to show you guys in the daylight tomorrow. Oh my goodness. So now we come over here, and we have this big old dresser. It is definitely really old. Look at that. They even labeled everything. It smells so old. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Wow, what is, oh, I've never seen anything like that. Yep, smells like oldness. So now we come over here. We've got this little setup. It's so fancy. I love it. And then in this fridge, we wish you a sparkling stay with our compliments, the Craftsman's team. So I'm assuming that this is free. I don't drink, but like that the gesture is very sweet. We got this little mirror here. I just use this as my full body mirror, like if I'm checking out my outfit, because this is the only mirror for real that's in here. Then we have this bathtub, so you guys know the sexy content's coming. Mikailadancer on schmonly pants. Ooh, look at my abs. All I've been doing is eating, but like, woo, they're out today. Probably because I haven't had time to eat today, for real. Look at this bathtub. I can't wait to make the content. And then we have this giant bicycle. Like, this is just so unique. Like, this is a hotel. So now we come over here, and I love this place because a lot of hotels in Europe don't have air, but this place does. It's 19 degrees Celsius in here, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, but it feels great. And this is my cute bathroom. It's just like all the details and stuff. Like, what is this? I don't even know, but it's so cool. Like, guys, someone lost a cap. I'm gonna throw it away because it's not mine. And it's like all these little details. Like, it's so thoughtful. Like, whoever decorated this was very detail oriented. So yeah, this is my hotel. Definitely think it's really cool. And the view alone, like, you know what's cool about this bathroom? Yes, it is still one of those like small little cubicle showers, but it actually has a door. I never realized how grateful I would be for showers with doors. I am now very shower humbled. Okay guys, I'm going to the red light district tonight. I'm going to Casa Rosso. Opens at 7 p.m. in an hour, and it's open till 2 a.m. And it's all live sex shows. I have to go experience it. I have to do it. I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable. I'm gonna feel so weird. I have to do it though. And I'm also going to the prostitution museum, and I'm going to the erotic museum. I think I'm gonna start at the prostitution museum because that closes at 9:45, and then I'm gonna go to Casa Rosso, and then I'm gonna go to the erotic museum. Anyways, I'll let you guys know in a second because I have about 30 minutes to fully plan. I'm so excited to go to the prostitute museum and hear the women talk and like hear the videos and stuff and like see why they do what they do. Because it's like, it's so intriguing because like, you know, I twerk, but I don't do anything crazy. And people look at me a certain way and they're like, how does she feel comfortable doing that? And that's kind of how I feel about this. So I'm like really interested to like hear from their perspective, you know? Like, I'm in full support of people wanting to do what they want to do, but like, you guys don't know this, but I'm a very shy person. So I just like, I want to hear, because it's like so normal. Like, sex is so normal to them. Like, it's just like, I can't wait to hear about it. Oh my goodness. And then I'm also like, I can't believe it till I see it, but apparently the women like sell themselves in the windows, so I have to see it. And I'm not gonna record any of that, obviously, because I am going to be instantly banned and I wanna respect their privacy. And I also read that they will take your phone and throw it in the canal. So I don't know how much you guys are going to see. Maybe see you there, maybe see you after, I don't know. Bye. Guys, look, this is crazy to me. Magic truffles. This is like Vegas, but times 20. The lady at the hotel, she's just a young girl. We bonded over the fact that she was in Asia for like a few months, and that's where I'm about to be in a couple months. So she gave me a bunch of tips on like the Philippines, so I'm really excited. But we became like friends, and she was telling me that the red light district is actually the safest city you can be in because of all the police and stuff. But I feel scared. I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's a lot of like scary people. I don't know, guys. I'm scared. I don't want someone to like come up to me and like be weird, because that happens like in America, but then again, that's America. But like, I'm going to Sex City, so like, I don't want them to think that's why I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm scared. I'm literally like a 6-year-old kid. Like, I'm so immature when it comes to stuff like this. I'm like, problem is though, is it's just, I'm a very shy person. I really am. Like, I shake my booty, but like, I'm fully clothed when I do that. Like, I'm very shy. I'm awkward. That place behind me is playing All I Want for Christmas, so now I'm not scared anymore. I am safe. Mariah said so. I will say I love it here so far because there's so much to do at nighttime. Like, all the places I've been to, like, everything's closed by like 7. So this is really nice because it's after 7 and I have a whole night ahead of me. And then a really, really early morning. I have a freaking phone call because it's like a different time zone in LA. It's 3 p.m. for them, but it's gonna be midnight for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna sleep for like 3 hours. But hey, Belgium's calling my name. Had to do it. Mama ain't raised no bitch. I don't know if this stuff is gonna get my page banned, so I'm just gonna do that. I have the humor of a 10-year-old boy. I do not need to be here. I should not be. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This floor is all porn. Like black and white, first types of pornography. This is nuts. I'm trying to go fast so I don't get a strike. I will say this is like a lot, but I do like how sex is normalized here, because people just like demonize it and make women feel so like bad about their sexuality. So it's kind of nice that it's like embraced here. So that is the deeper vibe I'm getting from this place. Oh, I didn't realize the 2 museums must be right next to each other. This is the erotic museum. The next museum is the prostitution museum. I just watched people bang. The fact that I'm here is so odd. This is really odd. That was crazy. On to the prostitution museum. Okay, so I'm not gonna take any more pictures or videos from here on out. I'll let you guys read this, but obviously I'm gonna respect it because, like, hello. So the next time y'all tell me that my twerking is gonna keep me from finding a good man, definitely pause to read that. This is nuts. The tea is burning. Some of these confessions are so unhinged, it makes me feel so normal. So that was actually very interesting. I definitely recommend it if you guys are in Amsterdam. It definitely gives you like a deeper insight to prostitution. I feel like a lot of you need to come here just to be more open-minded. It'll make you have more of a respect for the people that do it. I'm not saying you have to agree with it, but you'll at least have more of like a deeper understanding. Can we talk about the confession that said I pooped in my ex's mouth? I feel so normal after reading some of those. I'm like, wow. I'm not going to show any of the women that are in the windows, but I'm going to give you guys just an understanding of what it is. So pretty much these are brothels. It's called the red light district because the rooms are lit up in red, and when they're ready, they'll like stand in front of the windows and they try to like lure men in, and then they close the curtains and they literally do the deed like right here, like in their little brothels. Brothels. I don't know how to say it. There's a couple windows that don't have girls like in them currently, so I'll show you what we're working with, but I'm not going to show you like obviously the girls. So here it is. So those closed curtains over there means they're getting busy. Right here, right next to me. I am starving, but I'm about to go to the shows first, and then I'll grab food after. So on my way to Casa Rosso to see some shows. I'm scared. I will say these museums are cool because everyone that's been here has been like very respectful, and I feel like everyone's here for like the same reason, to just be educated. It's kind of like cool. It's like artistic in a way. I don't know. You guys have to come to understand. I feel like it must be so awkward to like go up and be let into the room in front of everyone. Like that's kind of crazy. Like are men not like, do they not get like embarrassed? I don't know. And I'm asking that in like the most respectful way. Because like imagine going up to a window in front of all these people to walk in and they know you're about to get fucked. That's so scary. I will say the image I made in my head for what this was gonna look like is not it at all. It's actually like really cute down here. Like really cute. Well guys, I'm going to a live porno. Guys, oh my god, that was so unhinged, like absolutely insane, probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. So it's literally a live porno. That's literally what I just sat through for an hour and a half. I got there for the first act. It was the banana show, and she called up 5 volunteers. And I was like, I'll go. And then I was like, I am at a porno show. Maybe I shouldn't, because I don't know what they're gonna have me do. And I'm so happy I didn't, because in the beginning, they were just like dancing, and I'm like, damn, I should have gone up there, because I could have like shook my ass and had a good time. But then at the end, she like took her underwear off and put a banana on her hoo-ha, and everyone had to take a bite off of the same banana that like the next person took a bite off of. And like that just like, I was like, oh my god, if I would have done that, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I would have started crying. I can't do stuff like that. Oh my god. So that was show number 1. I literally watched like 4 couples. I watched women. I'm so awkward. This is so crazy. I've never even been to a strip club, so this was just like 0 to 100 real quick. Pause, I want to show you some beautiful architecture. Hey guys, I'm trying one of the croquettes. I don't know. That was hot. That is so good. It's like fried potatoes with gravy. I'm definitely going in to get another one. These are so good. I will say the only thing I don't like about here is the men do be catcalling. Like I'm literally dressed like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful my ass. Leave me alone. Okay, so obviously there's like men that are gonna be men, but for the most part, I did feel really safe down there. There's so many people, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's so many people, like you're fine. But anyways, I'm headed back to the hotel with my croquette. I wanted to get back to talking about the sexual things I saw tonight. So like I was saying, there was some things that were just so artsy. Like it like touched me in like a weird way. Like there was this girl, her name was Sexy Nina girl. If you ever see this, freaking love you. She came out and she was just so classy. Like she has red beautiful hair and she had it pulled back in a bun, and she wore like really sexy red lingerie and really tall pleasers. And you could tell she was like trained dancer or contortionist or both, but she danced to Human by Seb Deliza, who's one of my favorite artists. And like I used to do like dance to that type of music, so I was like, oh man, hold on, sorry, I have to figure out where I'm going. But anyways, back to Sexy Nina girl. So she did like a beautiful dance to that and ended up doing like contortion stuff, and then she got like nude, of course, but it was so beautiful. Like the body is art, and like it was the most classy nude dance I've ever seen. Like she was so beautiful. And then she came out and this crazy lady starts dancing with fire. She starts dancing with fire completely naked, and then takes the little candle while it's lit and sticks it in her hoo-ha while she's on her back and does like little stripper legs. I was like, oh, does that not burn? The hot wax is dripping all over you. The flames are touching your legs. It was so incredible. Pause, back to the hotel. Look how cute it is. I want to go explore down there and see what that's all about. Definitely gonna have to write in this book later. Look at all the little gadgets. It's so cute. My hands are hurting from holding this stuff. I'm not gonna lie though, this hotel kind of stresses me out because it's not like 24-hour people working. What if I would have lost my key or like it stopped working? Because sometimes that happens. Like, what do you do in that instance? I'm so happy because I didn't touch my food at all on that walk. And since it's 50 degrees out, like it's pretty chilly. My food is probably gonna be cooled down and perfect temperature to eat. So there's that. Guys, I gotta tell you something so embarrassing. When I first got here, this is the elevator, right? Can't really see because it's so dark in here, but it's super tiny. 2 of my suitcases and I fit in there. Like, the 3rd one the guy had to bring up for me. By the way, Amsterdam's another place where I'm out of breath. Very helpful. This elevator, you have to like push this. It doesn't automatically open. So I'm in the elevator and I'm like, if I get stuck, this is gonna be my worst nightmare because it's so small. Oh, they brought me my breakfast. How sweet. Oh, I see fruit. I can take that on the train. But anyways, the elevator gets all the way to the floor and it stops. The little first door opens. Second door's not opening, so I'm panicking. Literally pressing the panic button. It's going. So I'm like, am I stuck? Literally in the tiniest elevator ever. Like, my suitcase is behind me and there's nowhere to move. Like, you can't even turn around. So I'm starting to panic. I'm like, oh my God, like what the and no one's listening to the panic alarm. So I'm like, what do I do? So I pressed the first floor to see if it would go back down, and it did. Doors wouldn't open. So then I start like panicking, and then the door kind of like propped open. I was like, oh my God, I can't let anybody know. So I didn't get out. I pushed the 2nd floor again, went all the way back up, and then I just had to push the door open, and then I was good. So yeah, that's welcome to the Chronicles of Mikaila's a Dumb Bitch. Back to Sexy Nina. So yeah, she was just like freaking beautiful. Like, I don't know how else to describe it besides artistically beautiful, naked firewoman. I don't know. Like, I feel like people are so judgmental. Just because something isn't your cup of tea doesn't mean you need to be a piece of shit about it. And that's that, period. Like, it was really cool. And I feel like if you go into these things open-minded, like, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl's so beautiful. And then the act after was a couple. Yeah, bitch got railed. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm watching this. This is literally like insane. Then this lady came out and she put like those bead things into her coochie and then pushed it out with her coochie muscles. I was like, oh my God. Then this chick comes out and I don't know what she's gonna do. She comes out in this like beautiful pink dress, gets naked. Next thing I know, she goes like this. She goes, pulls out a piece of string. Tell me why this pole comes down from the ceiling, wraps the string around, and then she walks around the whole stage. This string is so freaking long, guys. I'm like, how did you had that all up in there? Then at the end, she starts pulling, like, more's coming out, and it's a whole poster of the little pink elephant from Casa Rosso. And I'm like, oh my God, literally, like, the pole was in the middle of the stage, and then there were 2 poles on the side. Obviously, like, I can't record or anything. Like, that's disrespectful as shit. But the stage is here, and it's a pole in the middle that could, like, go up and down, and then 2, like, glowy poles. She went from the middle pole all the way around this pole, all the way back to the middle pole, wrapped around, then came to this pole, comes the poster, and then more string to finish all the way back to the middle pole. I was like, how the hell? Then this couple comes out. It's this redhead girl and this man. He had such a huge freaking wiener. I was like, oh my God. They start going to town, and you could tell that was a married couple. Swear on my life, they were in love. Like, it was the most passionate thing I've ever seen. And this is where it's like, yeah, I'm at like this sexual porno, but it was literally like, it was so beautiful to see. Like, I don't know how else to describe that because it's like crazy. I'm talking about people having sex as being beautiful, but like, it was so passionate, and they were literally like, the eye contact was there the whole time, and they were just smiling at each other. And I'm like, oh, you guys are not just like hooking up for the show. Like, you guys are in love. And like at the prostitute museum, I saw like 70% of prostitutes are in long-term marriages and stuff. I was like, or relationships. I'm like, oh my God, like, go off. That's so cool. Like, yes, this is not a lifestyle I would ever tap into, but it's so cool to be here and like actually experience it. Like, I've never even been to a strip club. I would never do anything like this, but I'm like, I'm in Amsterdam. It's the culture. I have to go. And I'm happy I did because it was like a cool experience. Would I ever go back? Maybe if I have a man. I'm gonna drag him with me so that, you know, we can be inspired. But other than that, probably not ever again. It was definitely very awkward, but also at the same time really cool. They brought out lesbians on stage. I was like, oh my gosh, they literally had like everything. I was like, wow. And then the way it works is like each person or each act was like 5 minutes, and it just goes on a loop all night long. So I got there for the banana show, and it was like maybe 10 to 12 acts. It was like an hour-and-a-half show. It was worth the money. Like, I saw a lot of coochie, I'll tell y'all that. Every single person gets completely naked. I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. I've never ever, like, this is the craziest thing I think I've ever done in my life. But anyways, it looped all the way around, and once I got back to the banana, it was like the same girl, the same act. So I was like, oh, like, this is my cue, like, I leave now. But like, you could stay there from open at 7 p.m. and not leave until 2 a.m. It's kind of cool. But once Banana came on the second time, the guy, they have like security too. You're not allowed to take pictures or videos, like I said, but they like hound you because that's like these girls, like it's their privacy. I mean, they're doing this live on stage, but like it's a job and like I'm paying to see it. Like you guys aren't, you know what I'm saying? So the security guy like walks up and down. He's like, you go up. And I'm like, I am not about to bite a banana off this girl's vagina that other people also mouths touched it. Like that's so, not me. I'm not the one, but like y'all have fun though. So yeah, this was probably definitely the most out of my comfort zone I've ever been. It was definitely it was an experience. Would I recommend it? Honestly, yeah. If you are open-minded and you're respectful, definitely. Like I said, some of it was actually like beautiful and artsy. Some of it was just chicks getting railed. But yeah, that was my live porno experience. I had 2 other funny things happen at the show too. So everyone gets a free drink and the guy was like, what do you want? I'm like, Coke. And he's like, no alcohol or anything. And I'm like, no. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, the fact I'm at this live porno and I'm like getting a Coca-Cola, I'm like, oh my God. They're like I'm literally 6 years old at this like live sex show. And then this couple comes in midway through the show and sits next to me and they're from Ireland. They have the little accent and everything. So we're already homies because like the Irish get the Irish. So anyways, halfway through the, like, I want to say maybe like 2 shows in, the guy looks at me, he goes, the edibles kicked in. And him and his girlfriend or wife, they were older, like maybe like 40s. So definitely probably his wife. They were just like bickering the whole time and it was so funny. And there was a point where he was like, I'm not looking, I swear. I just hope I have a relationship like that. Like they were so fun. They were so energetic. They were so goofy. And they just had such a good time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's such goals. Like they were so funny. So shout out to you guys. Also, it was cool because there were some pole dancers tonight and it was so beautiful. Pole dancing is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's a beautiful art, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I just get so excited when I see pole dancing because it's so hard. People don't understand how hard it is and women are just so beautiful. And yeah, last thing I want to say is just women are beautiful. You women, you're beautiful. So I just wanted to make something clear too. If you guys come to Amsterdam, do not take pictures and videos of the girls in their booths. If you notice, like the videos I took, I made sure that like no girls were visible. I even stood and waited like 10 whole minutes until like they were all pushed back to the point where I could get a little pan without seeing them. And before I go to bed, because I got to be up in 4 hours to go to freaking Belgium, because I'm crazy. I don't know why I did that. I knew I needed to buy my ticket earlier because if I had to buy my ticket now, I wouldn't have done it because I'm tired. But I'm glad I did it. I have a cute little girly dress because like Belgium just feels really like feminine and frilly, so I'm excited to wear that tomorrow. For those of you that said that I didn't need to pack all that stuff because like I wouldn't get use out of it, I have officially used every single thing I packed except for one dress. And the one dress I was going to use for the little music video I did, but I didn't end up needing it. But that little dress would not have saved me from having to bring 3 bags. You know what I'm saying? It takes up like this much space. I literally used everything. Every single freaking thing. But anyways, before I go to bed, I wanted to say something interesting I wanted to touch on. I know you guys saw the videos earlier of like the articles of like Justin Bieber and like all the celebrities that have used prostitutes. I feel like something that I'm coming to my senses on is men who talk the most shit usually are overcompensating for something, because so many men, like even your friends, like there's so many guys, like I've even heard stories from like people close to me about like their friends of friends going to Thailand and like hooking up with like, you know, like trans people, but to do it in like a bragging manner way. Like it's so fucked up. Like just to be like, ah, ha, ha, look what I did. But then they're like the most homophobic people. And it's like, you literally had intercourse with someone in the LGBTQ community, but you talk the most shit, and it's probably because you're also a little fruity and you did that for bragging rights for what? But you're that straight. I don't know. This is a whole conversation I could get into, but even touching off of that, so many of your friends have probably hired prostitutes. Let that sink in. It's legal here. It's illegal in everywhere in America except for Vegas, but it still happens. And it's so easy to get a hold of stuff like that. And so many men do that. And I feel like the ones that have the most to say, like I said, they're overcompensating for something. Like, why are you sitting here on women and like sex workers when you're the one hiring them? Like all these famous people, all these rich people, the people that can easily get coochie anytime they want to, they're still hiring these women. And it's like, like so many people even that like hate on what I do. It's like, why do you hate so much? Is it because you want me and you can't get me? Like, what are you overcompensating for? So next time a man has something really awful to say about sex workers, I'm gonna just be like, sir, why are you hating so bad? You hire them? You just had one in your bed last night? I don't know if this is making sense.
sense, but it's just like, it's so common. Like, if you're a hater, it's probably because you're making up and trying to cover up the fact that you hire them and you use them. You know, you hate on the trans community so much, but then you go to Thailand and you frick a trans person just for bragging rights. Like, I'm noticing so much. It's so eye-opening. Traveling is so eye-opening because it's like, you do not know what people are hiding. And then stuff like this also makes me really anxious for relationships and stuff, because like, so many people do crazy things that you'll never know about. Like, I could find and marry the most perfect man in the world, but little do I know he like came to Amsterdam and like hooked up with 30 prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh my god, you don't know what people are doing. Like, I could go out right now and hook up with a prostitute and not tell anybody. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I feel like I have lived so much of my life in my little naive nutshell, and now I'm just seeing, I'm like, holy crap, this world has so much stuff in it. I don't know. It's kind of like beautiful when your eyes get opened, but also a little scary. So yeah, I just want to say that men need to stop hating so much, because I'm telling you, if you're a hater, I'm just assuming that you're crazy, you're unhinged, you're getting your weenie wet and you're paying for it every night. That's what I'm going to start assuming. This was really cool. It was very cool. Very cool night. Very cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Bye. Before I go to sleep, I feel like this video is probably gonna get me so canceled because I am just saying what's on my mind. But like, I'm just being real, y'all. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm on to you men. I'm sus. Talking about, let me know, it's so easy. You use your bodies. You are the one using the bodies. You're the one paying. You realize for a woman to make money using her body, you have to give her money to make money off using her body? I'm on to you guys. You're just haters.
Got the bag. I take care of myself. No, I don't need that. And